Hey, Money Squad, stop everything you're doing right now because I've got some huge news that could put $1,400 directly into your pocket. And yes, you heard that right. Congress has just approved the long-awaited stimulus bill, and this time, the rules have changed in ways that might surprise you. Seniors, this is especially important for you, so listen closely. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to break down every single detail about this game-changing stimulus check, from who qualifies to when you'll get paid and how to avoid scams. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single word of what's coming next. Welcome to Wealth Boss, your go-to source for the latest updates on Social Security, stimulus checks, and financial tips tailored specifically for American seniors, including SSDI and VA recipients. I hope you're all doing well, and now let's dive right into the essential details. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on updates that could seriously impact your finances. The big news: Congress approves $1,400 stimulus checks. Late last night, after a marathon session that had everyone on the edge of their seats, Congress finally passed the long-awaited stimulus bill. This is a monumental step in the right direction, as the bill includes a massive $1.9 trillion package aimed at boosting the economy, providing much-needed relief to millions of Americans who have been struggling during these challenging times. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cut to the chase. What about those stimulus checks? Well, I've got you covered. The centerpiece of this bill, and the part that many of you have been eagerly asking about, is the direct payment of 1,400 stimulus checks for eligible individuals. And let me tell you, this could be a real game changer for so many of you out there. But here's where it gets really interesting, and why you need to pay extra attention to the rest of this message. The eligibility requirements for these checks have been tweaked slightly from previous rounds. So even if you received a check before, you'll want to stick around and verify that you're still in line for this round. Who qualifies for the $1,400 stimulus checks? Let's break it down step by step. The good news is that many of you watching right now will likely meet the criteria, but there are some important details to consider. First up, let's talk about income thresholds. If you're a single filer with an adjusted gross income of $75,000 a day, you're in line for the full 1,400. For heads of household, that threshold is $112,500 please, and for married couples filing jointly, it's please $150,000. Now, if your income exceeds these limits, don't click away just yet because you might still qualify for a reduced payment. The phase-out for these checks is steeper than in previous rounds. Single filers with income above $80,000, heads of household above to $120,000, and married couples above $160,000, Kuko won't receive any payment. However, if you fall between the full payment threshold and the cutoff, you'll receive a portion of the $1,400 based on your income level. Big win for families. Dependents are included. Here's something that's gotten a lot of people excited, and rightfully so. This round of stimulus checks will also include payments for dependents, and unlike previous rounds that only considered children under 17, this time adult dependents are included too. This means that college students, disabled adults, and elderly dependents could all qualify, which is monumental news for many families who have been eagerly anticipating more inclusive support. If you're caring for a loved one who depends on you financially, this could mean an extra $1,400 in your pocket, and that's a big deal. Seniors, listen up. This one's especially for you. If you're a senior receiving Social Security retirement or disability benefits, I've got some especially good news for you. You should be automatically eligible for this payment, and there's no need to file a tax return or jump through any extra hoops. The IRS will simply use the information they already have on file from your benefits to process your payment quickly and efficiently. This is a huge relief for many of you who were worried about complicated paperwork or delays. And speaking of delays, let's talk about when you can expect to see this money. Payment timeline. When will you get your $1,400? I know a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, This all sounds great, but when exactly will I see this money? Well, I've been digging into this issue, and here's what I can tell you. The bill still needs to be signed by the president, but that is expected to happen within the next few days. Once that occurs, the IRS is not wasting any time. Based on how previous rounds were handled, we could see the first wave of direct deposits hitting bank accounts within a week or two after the bill is signed. Here's a pro tip. If you want to be among the first to receive your payment, make sure the IRS has your current banking information. If they don't, or if you typically receive your tax refunds by check, it could take several weeks longer for that paper check to arrive in your mailbox. How this stimulus payment affects your benefits. Now let's address a topic that's on many of your minds, especially for our senior viewers and those on fixed incomes. How will this stimulus payment affect your other benefits? I've got great news. These stimulus checks are not considered income, which means they will not impact your eligibility for federal benefits like SNAP, commonly known as food stamps, Medicaid, or other assistance programs. Moreover, they won't be counted as income when determining your eligibility for federally subsidized housing. And for those of you concerned about your Social Security benefits, rest assured that this payment will not affect your Social Security in any way. It's entirely separate. Avoiding scams. Protect yourself from fraud. Unfortunately, whenever there's money involved, scams inevitably surface. I want to take a moment to help you protect yourself. Remember this key point. The IRS will never call, text, email, or contact you on social media to ask for personal or banking information. If someone reaches out claiming to be from the IRS and requests such details, it is undoubtedly a scam. You also do not need to pay anyone to help you get your stimulus check. If someone is offering expedited service for a fee, that's a major red flag. The process is automatic for most people, and if you do need to take action, you can complete it for free through the official IRS website. Be extremely cautious about clicking on links or downloading attachments from emails that claim to be about your stimulus payment, as scammers are becoming increasingly sophisticated and may attempt to steal your personal information or install malware on your device. Final thoughts. Stay informed and stay safe. In closing, if this video has helped you understand what's happening with these stimulus checks, please do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel and signals that you want to see more content like this. Remember, whether you're getting a check or not, we're all in this together. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep an eye on your finances as we navigate these challenging economic times. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. I'll see you in the next update, where we continue to break down the details and provide you with even more actionable advice for your financial well-being. Until then, take care.